If we're concentrating on American Jewry and you look at young Americans, most don't know their story. Most don't know where their family came from. Most don't realize that when their families came here, maybe 5 generations ago, they were not citizens of the country that they came from. I mean, if we're not teaching our young ones our story, how do we expect them to know, and how do we expect them to support Jewish causes?
Optimism about the future of American Jewry is not in great supply these days. In recent years, those worries have been amplified by a new threat, or rather an old one, to Jewish life in the form of a surge in anti-Semitism that many of those who grew up in the decades after the Second World War thought was a thing of the past. What should we do about all this? The answers are fairly simple. We need to fund Jewish institutions that educate Jewish kids in Jewish values and knowledge that give them a strong sense of identity, as well as arming them with the information and historical examples that will enable them to stand up to the anti-Semites. Two people who rightly think this must be a priority are Michael Levin and Hadara Ishak, respectively the founder and the president and chief operating officer of Jewish Future Promise.
I watched Bill Gates and Warren Buffett do a pledge for billionaires to give their money to charity. I began to wonder about the $6 billion or more that diaspora Jews are providing to support the Jewish organizations, the Jewish world, and the state of Israel through donations in the next generation and the generation after that. And I said, well, why can't the Jews do this?
Mike Levin came to me and told me that there is, right now, we're going through a $68 trillion financial transfer from one generation to the next. And if we look deeper into it, only 11% of Jewish philanthropy was going towards Jewish causes in Israel, meaning Jews were giving, but 89% of Jewish giving was going towards other great things, but not Jewish causes.
Mm-hmm. My view of the hope is more than the money, it's the conversation. It's for parents or grandparents who have signed these particular promises without the legal obligation, whether they have $1, $10, or $1 million, or 10 million, or 100 million, is to talk to their children, have the conversation about why they should be part of the promise and what it will yield in the future.